So let's get to Bob Saget's friends and family. They continue to mourn his loss. I was just telling Al that it seems like every single person that knew him considered him a brother. Stars like John Stamos, Candace Cameron Bure, and John Mayer were seen visiting his wife, Kelly Rizzo. In a statement, Kelly said Bob was her whole heart and her absolute everything. She added that she is completely shattered and in disbelief, and said she looks forward to sharing more of Bob with the world. Fellow stand-up comedian Jim Carrey tweeted a throwback pic of the two and said Bob had a big, big heart and a wonderfully warped comic mind. Tiffany Haddish called Bob one of her first great teachers and that he always made her feel safe and worthy. And his longtime friend, Jimmy Kimmel, if you watched his show last night, well, he fought back tears as he remembered Bob in a pre-recorded monologue before his show. Watch.
Bob was the sweetest. He was the sweetest man. When my son was in the hospital, Bob checked in a lot. So I want to send love to his daughters, to his wife Kelly, and to his friends who loved him so much. He was very kind to everyone, and he had no problem telling you that he loved you and what you meant to him.
Wow, grief is so hard. Seeing people grieve. I mean, Erica, you've been no stranger to grief this year. We haven't heard your thoughts on this. What are you thinking?
You know, when I heard the news, I immediately thought of his wife. I know that he has daughters, and obviously we're sending our love and our thoughts to his family and all of his fans. You know, you were talking about grief and how neither one of us have been a stranger to it. And one thing that really sticks out to me is when you find a great love in your life and they all of a sudden are gone. And so my heart is really with Kelly at this moment. Kelly is a really great Chicago girl. I feel like she was very transparent when they first started dating, and to see their romance and their love story evolve was a very beautiful thing. So my heart is just really with Kelly today.
Yeah. Jeff, what are you thinking?
You know, I see all the outpouring of, you know, the love for Bob Saget and who he was as a person. And to me, that's what's most important at the end of your life. And I think Bob lived a great one, especially with the friendships that he's made in Hollywood over 20, 30, 40 years. But it's just, we've lost so many great ones this year, and we say so many great things about them, which I think is wonderful, and I don't want to disparage anything. Why are we more like that with people that are living? Why don't we say, hey, listen, Bob Saget told a couple dirty jokes. In the scheme of things, it doesn't matter. What this person said when they were living, in the scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Why don't we have the same compassion for people after they die as when they're alive? Why can't we be more like that? It shows that we're making a choice. Why don't we make a choice to be more compassionate?
Wow, that is like honestly, Jeff, since I lost Eric, I try to live that way every day. But you're right. I don't know. I think we feel like we're invincible, right? We feel like that our loved ones won't pass. In fact, I want to share with you all, before you chime in now, John Stamos' post. I know you guys probably saw his initial post. This is one he posted last night, and it's quite lengthy. But in so many words, he says that I'm not going to say goodbye yet. I'm not going to imagine, or I'm going rather to imagine him out there, still on the road, doing what he loves with all his heart and humor. And he went on to say, Al, that he's not ready to admit that his best friend is gone. That's real. We've all been there.
So real. And Jeff, what you said, I mean, I've been sitting here thinking about it ever since you said it. Like, why don't we give people their flowers when they're alive? And you know, the saddest thing about consistency and being just a good, solid person is you come to expect it. And when I go over to Erica's house, I expect everything we do to be perfect. I expect her to be funny. I expect her to look immaculate. And she always does, because that's how she always is. Whenever I'm around your family, Jordan is warm and personable. Your boys are well respected and loving all the time. So I never think about anything but that. And it almost becomes boring. Being a quality person every day is so difficult.
Yeah.
And he did it. And like you said, Sam, during the break, with so many people that all thought they were one, but it was dozens of people. So please tell the audience, that's very important.
Al and I were talking because we both have, it seems like we all have personal friends that considered Bob like a brother.
Very much so.
And, you know, one of my friends who considered him like a brother is grieving really hard, her and her husband, for the loss of Bob. And then I see all these other people that also considered him like a brother. And it's like, wow, he somehow had this gift to make dozens of people feel like they were the only person in the room or the only family member that they may have needed in their life at that moment. Because we've heard everybody from Pete Davidson, everybody that knew him, not only considered him a friend, considered him a family member. And that is a testament to his character, absolutely. All right, so let's just end this with just saying our thoughts and prayers. And we do not say that just like very cavalier. Like,
yeah.
No, our thoughts and our prayers are with his family and his friends.